Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bill with Franklin Loan Center. And this morning I want to talk about a big change that FHA made with regards to calculating student loan debt. So it probably comes as no surprise that student loan debt has gotten in the way of a lot of people buying houses. And that's especially true for first-time home buyers. And so FHA has been one of the most difficult to deal with because basically what FHA has always said is essentially that regardless of what payment the whoever is has the student loans is making, we have to hit them with 1% of the total outstanding balance per month as a payment, right? So if someone has 100 grand in student loans, which is not that big compared to what we're seeing very often these days. It's $1,000 a month payment we have to hit them with, even if they're on an income-based repayment program, which also a lot of people are on, which could maybe drop the payment to $200 or $100. I mean, I've even seen it at $0, right? So FHA, what FHA has done now is actually get a little more in line with the conventional guidelines, which have been much easier. And now what they're allowing is if the student loan is in deferment or there's no payment showing up, then we only have to use 0.5% of the outstanding balance towards the payment. So again, using a $100,000 worth of student loans, now it's only a $500 payment rather than a $1,000 payment. And this is really the big thing because so many people are in these income-based repayment programs. The nice thing is now those guys, we can use whatever the payment is that's showing up. So even if it's $100, that's what we can use, right? And so that's a very, very big difference. I know I'm peeking at my pipeline right now of people that I told no for FHA loans, and now I mean a bunch of those guys are going to have a much better chance of qualifying. Now, I'm the first to admit this is sort of odd timing, like the with the real estate market being absolutely on fire, and there's already so many buyers for every house. It's like interesting. This is going to potentially make that even more challenging, but this isn't going to last forever, right? This market that we're in. I mean, it'll loosen up. I mean, anecdotally, it sounds like in most markets, it looks like some inventory is starting to come up a little bit. So we'll see what happens there. But longer term, this is going to be a really great thing for all those first-time home buyers that maybe are fresh out of school, maybe way out of school, and still facing a bunch of student loan debt. They can still do a 3.5% down program, but have a much more favorable, calculation that we can use for those student loans and be able to squeeze them into a house, whereas they may not have been able to before. So just wanted to throw that out there. Some good news on the underwriting front, and that's all I have for today. Again, it's Bill with Franklin Loan Center. Please share this with someone that you know that maybe is looking to get into the first-time home buyer program, but maybe just has the student loans and just that we're getting in the way of that. That'd be a great thing for them to see. So again, Bill, Franklin Loan Center, and I will talk to you all next week.